Hey yo, this fandom really be blowing me, bruh. Alright, so in the latest issue of Dragon Ball Super, Krillin lost to a bee, right? He lost to a bee that was created by the Red Ribbon Army or whatever. A bee. Krillin lost to this bee, right? He got whooped by a bee, right? A bee. That's what Krillin lost to. A bee. The same guy that was having a beam struggle with Super Saiyan Blue Goku lost to a bee. Now, ever since I made that meme, people are coming up with excuses as to why he lost to the bee. The number one excuse is that it was a gag. Now, this is the issue. Y'all don't know what a gag scene is. Krillin losing to that bee is not a gag scene. Even though him losing to a bee is hilarious because it's sad and pathetic, but it's not a gag scene. Gag scenes don't have a major impact on the plot of the story. Krillin losing to that bee has an impact on the plot of the story. He legitimately lost to the bee. If Goku was to fly past the scene where Krillin and a bee had this epic battle, Goku would see Krillin on the ground and maybe give him a Senzu bean. This is a direct impact on the plot of the story. The bee may even come back and attack Goku in Ultra Instinct and win. This bee has a direct impact. Gag scenes don't do that. Gag scenes are for humor purposes, not to have a major impact on the story itself. Him losing to that bee has an impact on the story. It is not a gag. It's a legitimate thing that happened. I mean, how old are y'all that, to be honest, as much as the excuse of gags are used in Dragon Ball Super for ridiculous things happening, we may as well just consider Dragon Ball Super to be a gag anime and a gag manga. That's it. We may as well at this point, right? Since it's always being used as an excuse, we may as well go ahead and make it a gag. Consider it a gag. Z and Ball is full of gag moments. This is not one of them because it is a direct impact. Krillin lost to a bee. Get over it. That's what happened. It's part of the story. And people even try to say it's filler. How is it filler? How? How can it be filler when it's part of the manga? It's a legitimate part of the manga. How does that make it a filler? What is wrong with y'all? I get it. I get it. It's embarrassing. So you're coming up with all these excuses. I get it. It's hard to cope. It is hard to cope. I get it. But imagine if GT Goku or GT Krillin lost to a bee. Imagine the way y'all would have clowned it. But no, it's Dragon Ball Super, so it's a gag moment. Gags don't happen like that. That's not a gag. That was a legitimate fight between Krillin and a bee that was created by Red Ribbon Army, okay? Stop with the excuses. Stop it. Cope. Come to realization that it is what it is. Dragon Ball Super ruins characters for plot. It does. Get over it. It's not a gag. If you're going to call that scene a gag, you may as well call the entire Dragon Ball Super a gag. In fact, Arrow was in a Dragon Ball Super episode, and she's a complete gag character. So we may as well say Dragon Ball Super is a gag, right? Since Arrow was in it from Dr. Slump. And that's a gag manga. So you know what? You're right. Dragon Ball Super as a whole is a fucking gag. That's it. That's all. If that scene is a gag, Do not take Dragon Ball seriously as a legitimate, serious manga. If you want to call that scene a gag, consider the entire Dragon Ball Super a gag, because that's what it is. End of discussion. I will see you on the next video.